guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we're looking at the Wrizz fight. So with the addition of the Beast Ground, we do have some more damage out of here. So make sure guys, if you're just going in here and you're doing your auto battle, that you are doing the original battle again, because with the Beast behind it, you are going to do more damage. Now, one thing guys that I'm trying to really figure out, so when I get to a certain point, you can see guys, we did 731 billion damage here. And I'm going to play this video for you. It seems like it's kind of bugged out. We get to the point, you can see my beast right up here. And you can see once that bar is full, he kind of rolls into battle, guys. It's really cool to see the beast that they're actually doing something. But when you look at the damage up here, and this is what I was kind of paying attention to. So right here, it rolls out the beast. Boom, you see him actually bounce in. He'll do his little roar right here, which is pretty cool looking. And then he just takes off, little googly eye, bounces out. So going through here though, you can see guys, we're at 451 with 55 seconds in. He's halfway dead. So with roughly, 40 seconds in, he's over halfway dead. But then we get to a point where as we get a little bit closer, the damage almost quits calculating, which I don't know if this is a bug. I don't know if other players have noticed it. But you'll see, guys, that when we ult, we're at 661 right here, 665, 669, and then you'll see it just kind of almost stops at a point as we get closer to the timer expiring. The damage slows down incredibly to the point where I ulted right there. It added 5 billion damage there. But again, some of the ults as we get closer, that ult didn't do almost any damage. But again, going through it seems like we're missing something as Soren is knocking off damage, as Scarlet continues to ult. It doesn't seem like there's any damage in between. It's kind of weird because the numbers literally do not move. There we got a pretty good amount of damage there. So there's 724. Boom, we ult 729. 729. So there we go. Ends up being 731. So you can see here, guys, 731 billion damage did. Or the amount of damage that we did as a formation. So right there, looking at our totals, Wrizz took 810 billion damage. Not sure where I'm missing the damage from. The pet, I thought it might be the pet, but the pet, as you can see, guys, doesn't do any damage here, so he actually does not attack. He just boosts up Scarlet, which is what we've seen. Ultimately, again, he's not doing any damage. Looking here, I'm not sure if the damage taken, 8.10 billion. The damage that we shelled out was only 731. Where the extra almost 100 billion damage, or 90 billion damage, 80 billion damage is coming from, or where essentially I'm missing it in the count of Wrizz. And again, I might be completely missing something, but you can see, guys, I tried out my pet. So we actually went through with Blade Ridge. Blade Ridge didn't do any damage here because of course he has to be on level 6 to actually do damage to come into the battle. So he was just a little bit of a buffer here for our intelligence heroes. Same with this one, guys. Looking at Blade Ridge again, doesn't do anything but a little bit of a buffer. Not doing as much damage again because I don't have him built. So ultimately, guys, Blade Ridge really doesn't do much until you get to that level 6. Once you get to level 6 and you can actually get his abilities going, where he comes onto the battlefield, he does his damage. Blade Ridge really isn't going to do very much. So prior to the pets, I was at about 650 billion. You can see, guys, a pretty big boost here. I know I've gained some levels. I built some more heroes out, but I can definitely get a lot closer. But again, when it comes to almost like the last probably 20-25 seconds, I know we lost Rain in that one, but it seems like overall we're missing some damage on there, which kind of stinks. I was hoping Soren would be up, but looking at the Beast Ground again, looking at Blade Ridge, guys, Blade Ridge dashes and swipes its claw. This is what you want to save him for, guys. Looking at the stats again, and this is kind of the testing part of it, looking at the stats that he's bringing here, even at level 2, you're not going to use him. You're honestly, you're going to be sticking with either the Dreary Ball or you're going to be sticking with the Grassy Orb. Personally, I like the Grassy Orb. I like the bonuses that they're giving us. But the Dreary Ball being built out quite a bit more just because we started with a lot of copies of him. Also seems to do pretty well just because, I mean, look at the sheer stats that we get from him, guys, in every single aspect. So we got 5, of course, the strength buff. We have 5 of the agility. We have 6 of the intelligence. So he is almost fully built right there, which again is pretty cool. I believe the regular beasts go to level 18. So I think 1 more on each of these. But these guys, the epic beast guys, they go to level 36. That is right, guys, 36. So once you actually max out all of these different avenues, then they go to a kind of like a secondary part where you can build them again. We did see some heroes within the Twisted Realm that already did have these beasts built out. But again, it seems like a majority of these are not super effective until you get them to enter the battle. That way they can do their actual abilities. So guys, I hope it helps out a little bit. Stick with the higher level pets that have the abilities. Again, the Dreary Ball and the Grass Orb are going to be the 2 primary ones that you're going to have as a free-to-play player that you're going to be running within AFK Arena. And ultimately, guys, they can give you a pretty good boost. Again, looking at the stats, you know, there is an attack boost, there is a defense boost. And for each class, that there is a boost, which of course will help you out dramatically. Now, in addition, guys, we have the Vault of Time is almost done. Treasure Scramble just came up today, guys. Make sure that you're going in here. Make sure you're selecting your path, setting your formation so you can actually start out the Treasure Scramble, just like we have seen in the past. In addition, we have some new events that are coming up. Autumnal Times is up right now, and also Shop Refresh, which we're going to talk about in the next video. But Shop Refresh, guys, are very, very important, guys. If you play this really well, you can stack an incredible amount of loot by burning gold. You'll get to a point of AFK Arena where gold is not really as pertinent. You do get a lot of it, even when you start getting Dura's artifacts up to the 5 stars. I can sell all of these, so they do give me a significant amount of gold income just by selling out all these Dura's artifacts. And again, guys, as you get further within AFK Arena, there's a couple pretty cool things that you can do, including this. Also with the hero swap, so I was actually looking at the rickety cart. I can revert this copy of the twins, guys, and I have 4 copies right here. Out of the event that is coming, I am going to get a copy of Lucretia. I'm building Lucretia out to 5 stars. I want to take her to 5 stars, guys. She is at 3 right now, meaning that I do need a couple more copies. We're going to get 1 out of the event that is coming. I'm going to get 1 with the rickety cart swap. Now with this, guys, you do have to have the heroes at 5 stars. So what that means is when I do get another hero up to 5 stars, now once I get Lucretia and Lucretia is at a 5 stars, I will be able to get additional copies of Hypogean or Celestial heroes that are at a 5-star ranking, which would include Lucretia once I get her there to do the swap. So I'm going to use 3 of these guys. I'm going to replace the heroes. There we go, guys. Gives me a free copy of Lucretia, which means, boom, we are 1 closer to getting her all the way up to 5 stars. Again, out of the event that is coming, guys, I'm going to pick up another copy, giving her 4 stars. And as we continue to max these out, so you can see, guys, we have Flora 5 stars. We have Wukong 5 stars. We're also building out Athalia right now at 5 stars. We have another copy down here out of the Challenger store. We also do have Zolrath at 5 stars, and then we're getting Lucretia at 5 stars. Now with that, guys, when you max out these heroes to 5 stars, your stones no longer create the heroes. So when you use the elite hero stones, if you are lucky to drive or pull a Celestial or Hypogean hero, even in here, if you pull a Celestial or Hypogean, it will not be one of the ones that you already have at 5 stars, giving you extra copies by design to swap in the rickety cart. So these ones are actually that I've pulled out of summons or I've gotten out of chests to go ahead and replace those heroes. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.